Just as quickly as I make a video yesterday talking about how I'm overworked and how I've set too many projects up in too short of a window, and that I've ultimately just bitten off more than I can chew. Just as fast as I made those videos yesterday, I'm making one today to tell you, yeah, I'm taking on 2 new projects. Yeah. Good thing is that these projects are only 1 week in length. Basically, this morning when I kind of woke up, I was checking the submission manager and I saw that there's a contest for a short story, and there's also a contest for a novel. Kind of looked into it, and both look very, very promising, so I've decided to enter them. I have the short story, which is already done, but it needs to have some of the words trimmed down, so I'll be focusing on getting just the word count lower. The novel, that will be my novel there, going over the one that's currently in competition right now with the publisher of the UK I talked about before. This one here will be basically announced in April. So I'm sort of operating on the fact that maybe I don't win the current one I'm in, and that this next one might be, just continuing to keep myself in the game, as it were. The problem, though, with this one is that this one requires about 30 less pages than what my novel's at. It's currently like 380 double-spaced pages. This one caps at 350. So we're just going to trim the word count down and then submit it off. The problem is that I got to cut 30 pages out of a novel that I think will be a little bit tough to find whole sections that can be taken out to do that. It's not impossible, I don't think, but the story definitely is a bit lengthy, for sure. 30 pages, double spaced. I don't know what that works out to being, but that's going to have to be probably, I think, 2 whole sections at least of my work, assuming that I get about 15 pages, a section, which feels kind of accurate. So that's going to be me this week. Yeah, and more projects. I know from the outside to me, this looks like, again, like I'm digging myself into a further ditch or whatever. But sometimes in this process, you get opportunities, like this competition, for example. It's an opportunity. You have to, and for me, I have to say yes to it. I have to take my chance with it. I got a lot of promising feedback already with the current competition that I'm in with this novel. And while I don't think I'll necessarily win it, that's why I'm entering this one. To get enough promising feedback indicates to me that the story could be in contention to win one, to at least win some competition. So that's going to be me this week, is going through and just making those edits. Just trimming down, paring things down as best I can, and then submitting this off. I hope, again, it'd be great if I come on here like a month from now saying, hey, that comp, the first one I entered there, I won, and I'm withdrawing my submission from this current one that I'm in, or the second one that I submitted to. But just, again, you have to kind of operate on the fact that you're probably not going to get it, and just keep moving forward. And so this is me moving forward here. Love to hear the good news. Love to hear that I did win the first one, but it's just realistically, you gotta move forward here. And quite frankly, I need something like this. I need to submit to something right now. Not submitting to things makes me feel almost, in a sense, like I'm not being active enough in looking for opportunities, that I'm sort of letting things slip by. So just the act of submitting, for me at least, feels like I'm doing something productive. Whether that's true or not, I couldn't tell you. But yeah. So with that, I'll be sending this story off here again, later this week. I'll let everyone know about the novel and the short story once it's sent off. But yeah, so it's going to be a bit of a long week, but definitely a fun one. And then hopefully we'll get back to it next week. Just back to getting this to-do list I have on here pared down.